Hi baby dolls, this is Key, aka Ordinary Beauty 07. You know that I am an ordinary person made beautiful from within by my creator God, and the number 7 because it is God's number. I want to thank you all who have subscribed. I see that I have gotten several new subscribers, and I am so excited to have you all here, and especially about the topic that we're going to talk about today. So this topic was placed in my spirit, just like I say all my other videos. I really try to be led by God, so it's intentional when I give you the message. And this one was really dinging at me, okay? Because this one speaks about myself too, and it will definitely speak to a lot of you. So if you would like to see what I'm going to talk about today and how we need to apologize for a lot of the actions that we have committed against ourselves, then stay tuned. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Are you one of those people who continuously have something negative to say about yourself in the run of the day? Are you an individual that can never take compliments when someone else is complimenting you? What about comparing yourself to others? If any of those things speak to what you find yourself doing a lot of times, then I want you to give yourself an apology. Oftentimes we do these type of things to ourselves without realizing that we are taking away from our self-worth, and myself included. So because I didn't look exactly the way my mother looked, I took that as being negative for me. Like it was a mistake that I was brown. It may have come across that I just thought lighter was better, when that's not true. Because I believe that for me personally, now we're talking about me, is that people are pretty no matter what color they are. My particular thing with my mom just created that struggle for me. So hence I always compared myself to people. And if we're doing that, of course we can't see the best part of us because we're so busy projecting what we're not, because we're looking at everybody else. And I really believe that most people do that. It's dangerous because it can't lead to anything positive. 99.9, pretty close to almost 100% that it will not lead to anything good whatsoever. It'll just make you tear yourself down and think more lowly of yourself. And before we start complimenting or comparing ourselves to other people, we need to look at the person, look at ourselves, and then say, these are the things that's unique about me. These are the things I love about me. And let's start to concentrate on those things so we can start putting back positive seeds within ourselves. Okay, so if you're not also able to receive compliments well, what I want you to do, and I understand because I had this problem as well, I would always shoot compliments down. So all of us, there's something about us that people can look at and admire. And even though we may not see it in ourselves, we need to start taking note more. So what are they saying? Take notes of those things that are positive. And then we store those things, and then we take those as positive seeds instead of shooting them down because we feel insecure, or we feel like we personally are not as good as what we're receiving. So whatever the compliment is, we don't find the worth within us for whatever that compliment is. So what happens is we start to shoot down when people compliment us. We need to apologize to ourselves for doing that and start to allow ourselves to receive all the goodness that people have to offer. So in closing of this video, I do want to share something that I just watched on YouTube, and it was regarding a documentary on Nipsey Hussle and his journey of opening a store in the middle of his hood in Crenshaw. And what it was saying was that it was just talking about how he developed and put his store there when it really wasn't thriving, that area wasn't thriving at the time. And as they were talking about that, you hear his voiceover, so he's talking. And what he says is, who would you want to define you? He says, someone else or yourself. And I had to stop. I wrote it down because I need to write it verbatim. Like that clicked, it hit me. And the funny thing is, because I was getting ready to come in here and film this video, but I started watching that video before I watched this. So how appropriate was that to place in this video. I just thought, wow, that's just amazing. I don't want anyone else to define who I am. I want to define myself, even if they thought different of who I thought I was, if it was positive. Now, if I'm thinking negative things about me, then that's who I'm defining myself as. But the voice that really matters beyond God is the voice that you carry within yourself. Because if you say to yourself every day, I'm not talented, I don't know my worth, other people seem to have it all together and I don't, then those are things that we probably see around us, because that's what we're putting out there, and that's what we really believe. But if we're saying to ourselves, I'm strong, I'm talented, I'm competitive, I got this, I can do this, then for the most part we're probably showing that body language about it, and the things that we're doing, that's probably coming out, and we really do believe that, so it's showing. So let's start defining ourselves in an amazing way, and let's apologize to ourselves and start over. And the very next thing that we realize is we no longer are tearing ourselves down, but we are now building ourselves up. So that is my video for today. And I pray that each and every one of you are having an amazing day. I just really enjoy the fact that you all are really liking the videos. I like being here. And I pray that this really, truly helps someone. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. But thanks for joining us. Bye-bye. All the love.